Alright guys, this is Really Real 82. You're watching Really Real 82 YouTube. I'm going to show you all the uses that you can use the Huckleberry for. I mean, he could really be a very useful tool. Nothing related to, your girl calling you a tool, but on back onto the game of the subject, Well, first thing I want to show you guys is basically how to get this Huckleberry out of his cage, because for some reason I guess he's afraid of something and anything, and he basically locked himself in his cage. So this is where you go to get him. The key will be right there, that glowing green key, and you just put it right in the door and it'll open this gate right up. He'll be scared at first, but he'll be your best friend once you offer him that booze that's on that table to your right. Alright, tip about giving him the booze. Give him the booze, and in what direction his back is facing, that's where he's going to charge. And there's 7 barriers you have to open on this map, and that's the first one right there. So let me show you the next one. And always remember that when you're using the Huckleberry, his back has to be facing towards the area he's going to charge. So his back has to face towards the barriers you want to open up. So that's what that is right there. That's the jug right there. So the next one I'm going to show you right here is, this is where the nav cards are located. So I just call this the nav card location. The next one I'm going to show you right here is, it could be the armory. I just call it the mule kick area. So you got that one open. That's the third one. This one right here is right between the candy shop and the part locations place. So it's just right there in between those two places. So just open that up. That's your fourth one. All right. Now this next one is the fountain. This is your fifth one. Okay, notice his always have his back like lined up to the gate. This is your sixth location, is the witch's mansion. And it's kind of like how I line it up. I shouldn't see the barrier. I should be right in front of him, and I shouldn't see the barrier. That's how I know I'm lined up to it, and he's going to hit it directly on. And this is the church right here. So that's your buddy opening up all these things. Now, the thing about that, if you guys are, you ran out of the bottle, you only could get the bottle and the candy once per round. So if you want to use him again with the bottle of the candy, you could hit this register right there. This is the saloon. That's where the actual booze is located. But the candy shop is where the candy is located, right here. So you could do the same process. The candy will spawn once. So you can either each round, so just get it up, pick it up or whatever, and you can also purchase it on this register right here. So you can only have one or the other. You can't have both. So pick one and choose one. Now, when you feed him the candy and a bunch of zombies are around, he's going to pretty much knock these guys out. So you could just use him as your hero or your, bodyguard or whatever. So he's going to take out these zombies. It's not going to count as kills. It's actually just going to, temporarily get rid of the zombie, and they'll respawn. So this could be useful if you're overwhelmed with zombies. He can kind of clear it out a little bit for you, and it could be kind of useful. So this is when you're actually using the candy, and I'm showing you all the candy uses right now. Another candy use is he can actually build parts for you. The equipments that's on the table. So you got 4 equipment pieces in this area, or not the pieces, but the equipments itself. So this is the first area I'm showing you, and let me just fast forwarding a little bit, and he actually built it. He does it in one run, so he don't go back to get 3 or 4 parts, how many parts the equipment requires. So this is the next area I gave him candy to, and of course, just like everything else, his back has to be facing towards the table. So once you do that, he'll go grab the parts in one carry, and just go right back to the table and open that up. So that could be pretty easy. And look at this part right here. So you got this. This is the third table, so he's going to build up another piece. While he's doing that, I'm going to tell you guys about the barriers. All 7 barriers that you guys opened up. Well, there's an achievement for that. So you also can use this video for that achievement. So it's called I'm Your Huckleberry. So if you open all the barriers up, you could really do it on the first round if you go to the bank and get your money out. But yeah, opening all 7 of it up and you'll get that achievement. So that's one thing you can do.
I made it to round 118.
And this is the last one where he builds the parts. Of course, you could build it yourself. You don't actually have to use the Huckleberry. But let me show you some other uses. This, you give him candy, and you go and you make him look at an empty box location. He'll go out and actually move the box to that location, wherever it's at. But I noticed when I actually played the game that he will not go to the box if it's up there by Quick Revive, because he can't access it. So if it's up there by Quick Revive, you won't be able to use this. He won't get the box and pull it back to the location that you picked. So this is when you're actually giving them the candy and you're making them look at a empty box location. So that's pretty much what he's doing right now. I don't know for sure about the Witch's Mansion, but I'm pretty sure that's the same deal. If the box is located in the Witch's Mansion, then he won't get the box because he doesn't have access to get it. But that's it right there. Almost died for a quick second, but stayed alive for you guys. All right, now, you know, if that wasn't cool enough, you could also have him keep the box there. Like, all right, you want him to move the box to the best location that you feel, you know, the box should be. He could also keep it there. So for the rest of the game, the box is staying in that location. Same thing, but you have to do it while he's actually while the box is actually there. Do that. Now, if you hit the box and you have given him the candy and he's by the box, he'll actually re-roll it for you. So that's another use you can use the Huckleberry for. Second chance to get an item, but it gave me this crap gun, so who cares about that? Alright, now if you want him to move faster, just give him a little tap on the behind and he'll just start running in the direction for about 3 or 4 seconds that you want him to go in. If you have, so it's useful if you have the candy or booze and you want him to just do a particular task. That's all you have to do to give him to put a little pep in his step. Now, if you actually damage Huckleberry, see right there, I actually threw a grenade and he caught the ends of it. He'll actually run back to his cage and lock himself in. But if you don't want him to lock himself in, you go in the cage with him. But as soon as you leave and you don't have an item, he'll lock himself in there. But if you have an item that he wants, he'll pretty much just stay. He'll follow you around like usual. He'll reset. Here's another use, and this is kind of my favorite. He just picks up a crawler. So you just give him a piece of candy. He'll pick up a crawler like it's a baby. Rocking my baby. That zombie's kind of busty. So if you're one of those noobs that's always getting stuck on zombie duty, like you're the guy in the crew that just, you know, you're always watching the zombie, be like, hey, I'm gonna have Huckleberry do it, you know, and join the rest of the crew on the adventures on whatever you're doing on the level. But that's it right there. So I hope you guys found this video useful. I found it useful for the most part. I like doing it. It was fun. But anyways, that's it, guys. Like, subscribe, and go ahead and comment at the end. Man, that's cruel right there. All right, I'm out.